All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they're giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they shell for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also remember to like and share this broadcast as it is hot. Okay, my wonderful people, the latest one with the boss brains at the moment, we say yes, the IPOB, as they are saying, has deployed over 20,000 heavily armed Biafra forces or Biafra army in Enugu against the Fulani headsmen, and of course has sent about 1,000 plus cows at the moment. My people, it is raining hot season at this moment because that is the aim of every single thing at this point, because you don't read the extent where these Enugu people don't to complain especially, and we know that the reason why there has been less action in that region is because of the fact that the governor that is there, which is Peter Amba, has refused to do the needful. And at this particular point, we have come to understand that they have decided to do things in a whole different way, and on that note, I feel like it has come to our attention that things need to be done the proper way. And at this particular point, that is where we would like to explain to you and let you know that there are things that are going on in between lines that we need to actually get to know of at the moment, because these things that are happening at the moment are things that you would normally think of and would think of it as being so outrageous, and things you would not even want to imagine that are happening. And of course, it is woto prato on them, my people, because these Fulani herdsmen, if given the chance, will do whatever they feel like doing on their own without being supervised, and they would kill the Igbos without flinching at any point in time. And that is one thing we cannot let them do, because the fact that they've been given access into the land in Enugu, or because of how things are in Enugu at the moment, they feel that they will be able to enter and do whatever it is they would want to do at any point in time. But then I am ready, I am happy to actually let you know that the rate of things that are happening at the moment is going to actually quake them. And I'm happy about this particular development. Saying I am not happy about it is an understatement. I am fully happy about it, and I'm sure, 100% sure, it is going to be a very, very fruitful one in a big way, because I see no reason, I repeat, I see no reason why these things will be happening when they are happening and we would not know the important things to do. That is the truth of the matter. That is one thing you would think of and you would believe, you would say in your mind, believe, because of course these are the things that would happen and they would be happy about. My people, it is very, very important that we also have it in our minds and in our hearts that the Biafra Liberation Army is on set at the moment. In fact, when I'm saying they are on set, I'm saying that they are ready at any point in time to make sure that things are being done the right way. The PM, on the other hand, is ready, full on ground, ready to make sure that a lot of people get to learn the lessons they need to learn concerning the amount of trouble they must have caused the Biafra movement. Of course, we already know about Asari Dokubo, the man that was once a thorn in our flesh is no longer, as the hot way where he is, wherever he is, on wheelchair. My people, they warned him, PM warned him about every single thing he was doing. But then, they like listen, and he has he has met his Waterloo, and at this particular point, he is nowhere to be found in the social media, because he is suffering, and it is very, very daring for him. And my people, now so you go the hot anytime when we bring up these things, because these people have actually done a whole lot, and believe you me, the clashes between this set of people are very, very important. The Enugu people, I'm sure they will be happy with the progress of this whole thing, because they have suffered. The communities in Enugu that have encountered the Fulani headsmen that have caused a whole lot of problems would be glad that to an extent they have seen security, they have seen change, they have seen something that will make them be happy for some time, because the amount of bloodshed and tears they've gone through within these few times, within these few hours, is something that you would think of and you would understand that is very, very heartbreaking at the same time. But then that is what it is, and this is what it is. The only thing we ourselves can decide to do is to do better and to do things the proper way, because if we don't, then we would surely be ending things also the wrong way. As we all know it, now so it go the hot. The PM keeps on making big moves and keeps Fulanis a part of their land in every single state. For what reason? For what? For what reason? What happened to the lands in their place? Is their place not enough for them to graze their cows? Why are they coming into our land? If it's not for a takeover, I don't know what else it is. Because right from time, I believe what these people have always wanted is to take over our land. Because you enter the streets of Owerri, you enter the streets of Anambra, you enter the streets of Ohafia, Igbo land, you'd see Hausa people, mosques built everywhere. And these people are able to like wake up one day, enter there, do whatever they want. The places where they are mosque or where they pray to their Lord on Fridays are being filled or is being filled with all these Hausa and Yoruba Muslims, covering the roads, blocking the roads, stopping movement because of the fact that they are praying to their God. You don't try that in their rural areas. You don't try that in their place in the north. They will take you down. They are not in support of anything Christian, and if you are a Christian in that place, which means you are hiding as a Christian. But then they come into our place and we give them that accommodation of, hey, the peace we have here and how we would always want to accommodate them in anything they do. And this has given them the morale to feel like they can take over or do whatever it is. Go to people's universities, you see these people there. You see that they are now the ones riding bikes, and these are all steps these people have taken towards taking charge of the Igbo land. And it is very heartbreaking and very bad that these are the things that are happening. You see that in every state, one way or another, especially in Owerri, there is an Amawusa. That place they call Amawusa, that is where it's as if they've been given that place. I don't believe anywhere in Biafra land these people should be allowed or given a place where they can stay. Because their mission is to take over, encroach and take over, give birth, have lots of children wherever they are. They do not even care. They breed their young ones anywhere they find themselves, and they come out and beg, and that is how they live their lives. And so these are, you feel that they are just people that are begging. It's a lie. These are things that they use to encroach into the land they want to convert and they want to take over. And that is why we need to be alert as Ndi Igbo. We need to really be at alert to make sure that these things don't affect us. These things don't find us one day and end us. Because that is what it's aiming for. That is what this whole mission is aiming for. To cleanse Ndi Igbo. But of course, we are not supposed to allow that to happen to us. We are not going to let that kind of thing happen to us because we are Ndi Igbo. And we expect, this is our land. This is Biafra land. The fact that these people have rejected giving us our land, or they've rejected giving us our referendum so for us to stay on our own, does not mean we'll allow people to encroach into it. And thank God for PM Mazi Simon Ekpa, that has decided, that have taken it up to his head, that has carried it on his head to make sure that the movement is not forgotten. The movement is carried up. The referendum is not a mission to be given up on. And that is why a whole lot of things are happening right now, because of the movement that has not been given up by people that have dedicated their lives to fighting for freedom. And so, my people, if you think that maybe you are not in support of Biafra, that is fine. Finally, when we get it, you can stay with them. You can stay with people that are ready to oppress you till death, that are ready to shoot you if you mess up, that are not even in support of Christianity. The only thing they want you to worship is that their God, which is the Muslim, which is their Allah. And then you would understand that there is no place that is better than where you are coming from. Yes, and that is the truth. People always wake up and say a whole lot of things concerning how we cannot stay on our own, or how we cannot live on our own. But then we've been able to live with people that are not interested in our progress. They are not interested in anything we hold dear. They've only ever wanted our failure. They've only ever wanted anything that will bring us down. That is what these people have always wanted right from time. And the earlier we get that into our skull, the better for us. They are not interested in us. They're not interested in us making it in any way. They've always wanted to take over. They've always wanted to have access, benefits from all our businesses and things like that. And that is one of the reasons they've decided not to let us go. But then we are not backing down on anything that concerns the Biafra movement. And so, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.